All right, time for a look back at this day in history and to wish Netflix a happy birthday. It was on this day, August 29th, 1997, when Reed Hastings, flush with millions of dollars from selling off his software company that he co-founded, and he teamed up with Mark Randolph, a co-founder of the computer parts mail order company Micro Warehouse. Now, the legend goes that Hastings was upset at having to pay $40 in fees for the late return of Apollo 13 to his local video store. So a few months later, Netflix was launched, offering subscribers for less than $20 a month the ability to rent as many movies as they want for as long as they want, with no late fees ever, without ever having to set foot inside a store. It was audacious, impractical, expensive, and exactly what consumers wanted. But Randolph and Hastings, they always had bigger plans, including early bets that video streaming would render the DVD by mail service that they had just started obsolete once the technology advanced. That expectation is one of the reasons they settled on Netflix as the company name, and that brings us to our question of the day. What was the original name of the DVD by mail business? The answer? Kibble.
Huh.
Yeah, just like the dog food. Now, for the record, the company only used that moniker for about 6 months before considering other names like Cinema Center, Fast Forward, Now Showing, Direct Picks, before finally settling on Netflix, because let's face it, Kibble and Chill doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Now, the company, of course, would quickly morph into the modern-day entertainment empire that it is right now, an empire that took everyone in Hollywood off guard, launching in 1997 with 30 employees and around 900 titles, a number that has now ballooned to 16,000 employees and almost 7,000 active titles today. Hastings took the company public in 2002 and guided Netflix through its triumphant tussle with Blockbuster.
In the early days, we were like, Blockbuster is going to wreck us as soon as we get big. And we were almost right about that.
Of course, Hastings got the last laugh and in 2007 eventually introduced the streaming service that he and Randolph had predicted a decade earlier. That same year, Ted Sarandos, an early employee who was now at that time in charge of content, decided to spend an almost unheard of $100 million to make 2 seasons of a TV show called House of Cards. And as they say, the rest is history.